This is Dash. Is Dash. Is Dash. Is Dash. Is Dash. What is Dash?
What is Dash?
Hello there. Time for another one of our video reviews, and it's with an old favourite of us Das. It is Carlton Melton's new one. It's called Microwavelengths, and it is on Broken Clover Records. We're from San Francisco, California, just like the band themselves are. So, without any further ado, let's get this buster on the turntable. Oh, I should add, this is the portable turntable that I can use in the garden. I have better turntables inside. This is no way endorsement. However, this is a J Dilla turntable, and you can't argue with J Dilla turntable. Oh, let me just. This is the power pack I use to power the turntable. In case you were wondering. Right. First track is called Lion's Roar. First appeared in an edited version on the Golden Lion sound label. Let's get going. Let's rock, because what hits me about this album against other Carlton Melton albums is it has gone for a totally live in the studio feel. You've always got the big walls of guitars, the drums are loud, right? And I know that they've never been going into like Peter Gabriel's Real World studios or nothing, but the studio stuff's always sounded fantastically high tech. Whereas this one is furiously raw. I mean, brutally. I've been playing it on lots of different systems. Well, I played it on all three systems I've got for playing records in the house now. And you know, whether it's playing it on my big old-fashioned, big old wooden speakers, or playing it in the living room for the home cinema system, or even here on this little portable bastard. It is feisty. It is like a Stooges bootleg kind of rawness, which is A-OK with me, of course. I'm interested to check there was a digital version of if this is like a deliberate smackdown here that they're giving us on the final version. It's hard to imagine how a digital version could sound as dirty as this. I'm sure they can, I'm probably exaggerating, but it feels like the kind of ferocity you'd be able to get on the old Black Grooves. So this is a Lion's Roar, and I'm going to jump us forward to the second track, which is called Hazel Heat, which is, you can't melt it. They've got this kind of style of going loud and heavy, and then blissful and lysergic. They're black, from on the track list. So here we've got one of their deep kind of spiritual numbers, and always heard wonderful, amazing guitar playing on their stuff, but it's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And this simple bare sunshine jam. I'm not a guitar player, right? I don't know the techniques of guitar playing, but whoever's doing that lead guitar in there is conducting, right? I'm assuming it's rich. It's like next level stuff. So this is Hazel Heat. Next track is Alien Argument. Let's leap over into that. Okay, back on that ferocity. Back on that seeing Stooges in your favourite bar kind of vibe. They've always had the heavy side, right? And I've got this vague memory of hearing a couple of Iron Maiden riffs in a sound check behind closed doors. But this is the heaviest that Carlton Melton's ever got. then again, I don't know the technicalities of it, but what an awesome sound they're making out of that guitar. Now the last song on side 4 is called Now Boarding, which, as you can guess by the name, is a bit of a flyer. Bloody doodles. You know, they've always made these like big, beautiful skyscrapers. I remember the first album, Pass It On. Well, no, that's not the first album. First album I heard, Pass It On, came along when I was like spending a summer in the garden. My family were over in America. I was back home in Bridge, alone in the garden somewhere getting stoned. It was the perfect soundtrack. And a lot has changed since then, with me and with Carlton Melton. But the bottom line is, it is still like optimum garden smoking music. Now, let's go into side B, because side A is those 4 songs, you know, loud, trippy, loud, trippy. Side B is all one song. It's the title track. However, looking at the grooves and, you know, you're looking at the shape of the music there, to me, I feel like it looks like 2 songs, as I say. You know, you can see there's those definite waves going on there of sound. But to me, there's one very distinctive line around the middle, as though Microwavelengths may perhaps be 2 different jams. Segueing, I don't know, but let's start off at the beginning, where it all begins. And in fact, notice Andy's credited with drums on first part, Microwavelengths on the credits, which, you know, suggests what I was suggesting. And then special guest Brian McDougall is doing drums on the second part of Microwavelengths. So the lineup changes. So I'm right, totally right. It's a nice steady pace at the start. Now let's jump forward about a quarter of the way in, okay? Definitely still the same jam, isn't it? Basically, look at the guitar composition there. I say composition because he's totally making those melodies there, that lead guitar. And then we get to around the halfway point, where that line I was talking about is. To me, it sounds like it's coming to a bit of a close. And then we're getting over to the next part of the track, and you'll see it's a total change. I'm just going to skip the needle forward a little bit. Oops. See? Totally different song. Right? Awesome. Cool. I guess you could call it Microwavelengths Part 1, Part 2. But you've got that dueling guitar sound going on. When we jump along further along, totally different sound, but it's the same lineup, isn't it? Got someone there on synths, 2 guitars, and a drummer, bass. So, coming towards the end, I've got to sum this beautiful boo-boo up. It's their rawest, wildest yet, but loses none of its powerful psychedelic force. You can't just keep making the same record every time, and I love the fact they've got a very different sound on this one, while never cutting down on the quality. To me, Carlton Melton is all about astonishing riffs, spacey keyboards, and complete freedom. That's totally still all there, but in a new way, and I love that.